The story begins with Mira, a therapist, and her husband, Henry Parsons, an architect, who have been married for 12 years. Tired of their busy life in Boston, they move to Corrales, New Mexico. There, Henry builds a beautiful, modern house far from the noise of the city. The couple enjoys a quiet and peaceful life together, until one day, everything begins to change. While taking a shower after her morning jog, Mira hears a strange banging sound coming from the pipes. She decides to ignore it, not realizing that this small noise is the start of something terrifying. That evening, Mira and Henry go out for a dinner date. They leave their phones at home so they can enjoy each other's company without distractions. Henry tells her not to worry about the noise, saying it's probably nothing serious. When they return home, they stand outside for a moment, admiring the house Henry built with love. But as soon as they step inside, they notice muddy footprints on the floor leading through their home. The house is a complete mess, as if someone has broken in. Panicked, Mira calls the police to report the break-in, while Henry tries to calm her down. After checking around, they realize the burglars didn't take much, only their phones and laptops. Everything else is left untouched. The experience leaves both of them deeply shaken, and they begin to feel unsafe in what was once their peaceful home. The next day, Detective Morse visits the couple to ask questions about the break-in. While talking, he also hears the same banging sound in the pipes, but dismisses it, thinking it's just a plumbing issue. To comfort Mira, he tells Henry to reassure her that the police are working on leads and will soon find the people responsible. Later that day, Mira finishes her work at the clinic and visits her oncologist. She talks about her past struggle with breast cancer and the infertility that came from it. Thankfully, the doctor tells her the cancer hasn't returned. When the doctor hears about the break-in, they offer her emotional support, but Mira politely refuses, saying that Henry is all the support she needs. Meanwhile, Henry focuses on improving their security. He installs new lights and stronger locks around the house to make sure Mira feels safe again. When she returns home that evening, she's happy to see the house spotless and organized, just like it was before the incident. But while Mira is busy, Henry notices her medical report in her bag. He becomes uneasy, realizing she went to see her doctor without telling him. When he asks her about it, Mira explains she didn't want to worry him. The tension fades quickly, and Henry comforts her. That night, however, Mira wakes up to find the power out. Worried, Henry goes outside to check the generator. What he finds terrifies him. The wires have been cut. He looks around and spots fresh footprints in the dirt, leading straight toward the house. Henry is terrified when he spots a shadow moving in the dark. An intruder is inside their home. He rushes to find Mira and is horrified to see her tied up on the floor. Without wasting a second, he unties her, and the two of them hurry downstairs. In a panic, Henry remembers the gun he hid inside a plant pot. He grabs it, ready to defend them. Mira is surprised that Henry had a secret weapon, but stays calm, knowing they have to survive. Before they can escape, the intruders ambush them. One of them attacks Henry from behind, and Mira watches helplessly as her husband fights back. Henry manages to pull Mira upstairs, and from the bedroom balcony, he helps her climb down and hands her the car keys. Mira runs to the car, hoping to drive away and get help. But before she can leave, she hears a gunshot echoing from inside the house. Her hands shake as she whispers her husband's name. A moment later, one of the intruders staggers outside. Before he can speak, a shot rings out. Henry appears behind him, holding the gun. He has killed the man. Mira stares in shock, unable to believe how violent her gentle husband has become. Next day, Mira and Henry visit a cafe to meet two police officers who have new information about the attackers. The cops show them pictures of 3 men from the Eagle Point trailer park. Henry had killed 2 of them during the break-in, but the third man, Dylan Cobb, is still alive and in the ICU at St. Mary's Hospital. The officers say they plan to question him as soon as he wakes up. They also tell the couple that the intruders are suspected of kidnapping a young girl named Christine Cobb, Dylan's sister, who has been missing for a month. The news shocks Mira, especially when she learns that the people who attacked them were actually the girl's own family. Even after the ordeal, Mira can't stop feeling anxious. Simple things like cooking dinner make her nervous. Seeing this, Henry suggests throwing a housewarming party to help her relax and move on. He goes out to buy groceries but forgets his wallet at home. When Mira notices it, she decides to drive after him and give it back. However, she's stunned to see him turning towards St. Mary's Hospital instead of the grocery store. Before she can follow him to find out why, she gets into a car accident. After recovering, Mira confronts Henry about the detour to the hospital. He insists it was a mistake, saying he took a wrong turn. But Mira can't stop feeling suspicious. The next day, she drives Henry's car to work. Later, a friend tells her that Henry canceled the housewarming party, saying she's still too shaken from the break-in. This confuses her. She never said she didn't want the party. Before heading home, Detective Morse approaches her with shocking news. Dylan Cobb has died, and it happened the same night Henry drove toward the hospital. Myra's unease grows. When she later checks Henry's car, she finds a piece of paper with the address of Eagle Point, the same trailer park where the intruders lived. Determined to uncover the truth, she drives there herself. At Dylan's house, Mira finds a key hidden in his parked car and uses it to get inside. The place is messy, but one thing catches her attention: an envelope from Henry's architecture company with Dylan's name on it. That discovery makes her heart race. It proves Henry had some kind of connection to the man. Before leaving, Mira checks the family mailbox and finds another envelope addressed to the police. Inside is a small video camera. But before she can watch it, a strange neighbor approaches her. He accuses her of recording him, snatches the camera, breaks it, and threatens her never to come back. Horrified, Mira runs to her car and drives away with the broken camera. Back home, she manages to play part of the damaged tape. It turns out Dylan recorded it himself, but the footage cuts off halfway through. Still shaken, Mira decides to buy a new camera so she can finish watching the video later, not realizing that it will uncover something far darker than she ever imagined. Curious and uneasy, Mira decides to search Henry's office. There, she finds a USB drive containing photos of Dylan working on their house during construction. Before she can look further, Henry suddenly comes home, and Mira quickly leaves before he notices anything. That night, she sneaks back into the office and discovers more photos, this time of Dylan and his sister Christine at the building site. The next morning, Mira goes to the police station, where she sees officers arresting the man who broke her camera. They say he's a suspect in Christine's kidnapping. Thinking that means Christine has been found, Mira stays quiet about what she knows. Later at home, she confronts Henry about the USB and the envelope she found. Henry admits that while building their house, he ran out of money and committed fraud to finish the project. Dylan found out about it, and when Henry fired him for mistreating his daughter, Christine, Dylan threatened to expose him. Henry says he paid Dylan to stay quiet, but when he stopped sending money, Dylan and his family broke into their home for revenge. Mira believes his story and begins to relax. After some time, she agrees to host the housewarming party Henry had wanted. At work the next day, Mira receives the new video camera she ordered to replace the broken one, but doesn't open it right away. That night, during the party, she overhears that the man arrested for Christine's kidnapping has been cleared, and that the girl is still missing. Fear grips her again. She runs upstairs, opens the package, and watches the video Dylan recorded. To her horror, he filmed himself inside their home, saying he suspected Henry of kidnapping Christine because of how strangely Henry looked at her. Dylan's dog had also barked near Henry's office, as if sensing Christine's scent there. Panicking, Mira rushes to Henry's office, checks the house blueprints, and notices something she has never seen before: a hidden room behind the wall. With trembling hands, she finds the secret door leading to a basement. When she steps inside, she is horrified to find Christine chained up. The banging sound from the pipes she'd heard before was actually the sound of Christine's chains hitting metal. Before Mira can help her, Henry appears behind her. His calm tone sends chills down her spine. He explains that he built the house in isolation for a reason. He claims that killing runs in his blood and that he can't control his violent urges, comparing it to Myra's illness. Disgusted, Mira refuses to take his side. Enraged, Henry hits her, ties her up, and locks her in the basement with Christine before returning upstairs to dismiss the party guests. Mira struggles to free herself and finally manages to untie the ropes. She helps Christine escape just as Henry comes back down. They run for their lives through the basement and into the house. Henry chases after them, but Mira slams a door on his hand and traps him for a moment. They try to flee, but Henry uses the smart security system to lock the doors, trapping them inside. When he finds them, he attacks Mira violently and drags Christine back toward the basement. Just as he's about to kill the girl with a bat, Mira hits him from behind with full force, killing him instantly. At last, Mira and Christine escape the nightmare house. The police later confirm that Christine's kidnapping case is solved. Some time afterward, Mira moves away from the town, leaving behind the modern house and the dark memories of her husband, who, beneath his charm, had been a monster all along.